Yo, 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 what is up, YouTube? Playing some Hades today for the A through Z series, and I'm excited because, for those of you who know me, know that this is my main character, the character I find the most fun in Duel, at least most of the time, and he's definitely my best character overall. But first and foremost, I should say, oh, well, he's already scared, man. Good luck, have fun. I don't know if that's toxic or what, but I didn't mean it to be toxic. Anyways, first and foremost, I wanted to let you guys know that first of all, I apologize for not uploading this week. What even is today? Thursday? This is Thanksgiving, dude. I'm out here recording Thanksgiving morning. I haven't uploaded on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. That's 3 days in a week. I think like since I've come back, I've only missed like maybe one out of like the 5 weekdays each week, and this week I missed 3. Which is pretty bad, and I understand you guys probably aren't like furious at me, your life's moved on just fine, right? But still, nonetheless, I would like to make it up to you guys. I do apologize, so I would like for you guys to let me know. Let me know what you guys would like me to do to make it up for you. Like, for example, would you guys just want me to double upload A through Z for a couple of days, to catch up on some videos? Or would you guys want me to double upload? I think I'm going to do something double upload related, but I just don't know what. Do you guys want double upload A through Z? Would you guys like just an hour-long compilation of tryharding or something like that, Whatever. I mean, I'm willing to take ideas for sure. But let me know. Let me know in the comments. And again, I'm sorry for not uploading. I'm trying my very best to be as consistent as I can. I don't want to jump on him because he has his jump. Be as consistent as I can, and I failed this week, and so I want to make it up to you guys. So let me know in the comments, even if it's only like one guy's comment with 2 likes, if that's the best one, then I'll take it, right? So let me know. Also, I have a feeling this game is not going to be the most competitive. I could be wrong. Maybe I'll get stomped here. But just based on what's happening so far, and also the fact that this is a Hades mirror, something I'm very, very used to, I don't really see this as being like a super competitive game, but we'll see. I might have to, I don't know why I'm coughing so much this morning, man. I don't think I'm coming down sick. I think I just have something like stuck in my throat. But, yeah, guys, if this ends up being a surrender, which honestly, this game probably will end up being a surrender because it's a mirror match and he's already like scared and whatnot. Probably will be a surrender. This video is more than likely going to be a 2-parter. So keep that in mind. I feel a little rusty on the recording, man. I haven't recorded because, like I said, I didn't record Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, and I usually don't upload anything on the weekends. So that's 5 days. I'm now on the 6th day of no recordings. I guess, well, 5 days, but this is the 6th day. So I'm a little bit rusty here. But hopefully we can do a good job explaining things to a certain degree. Right now, not much has happened. We've just been trying to get farm and whatnot. That's all that's been happening, so not much to talk about. But now it's a little bit more interesting because we got Bancrofts. We're level 6. I'm just going to clear this way. Oop. Oh yeah, look at this intense battle we're having. I'm hitting him for 46. He's hit. Wait. That's like really the only skillful. It's a quote unquote skillful. It's not really skillful, but that's the only like outplay you can really do at this stage of the game. It's just to jump over their 3. Oh. See, I don't want to jump on him because then I'll jump into his ult, and yeah, I can beads it, but it's just not worth it overall. I didn't clear the wave, which isn't great, and also he might have gotten these chesters. Oh, okay. Found one. I found one. I did just get done eating boiled eggs. Hard-boiled eggs, so maybe that's why. Maybe that's why I can't seem to clear my throat. That was really risky for me doing that, but because I might have lost my chesters, but I think it was okay. I'm a little bit kind of in a weird situation actually. Dude, these eggs are destroying me, man. I don't know why. Oops. Okay. Yeah, poor guy. Like, I'm not trying to say he's a bad player by any means, but like, because I mean, I don't know him well enough to know if he's a good or bad player, but he definitely doesn't know how to play the mirror match. That is for certain. Or at the very, or like doesn't know how to play Hades, whatever. So I feel a little bit bad, but it is what it is, you know. If you play Hades, you risk, like if you play a popular duel god, like, you know, Scotty, like one of the top hunters, or like Hades or Bastet or something, if you play one of those gods, chances are you're going to get a mirror, and you got to be better than your opponent. That's one thing that people don't talk about in duel. Like when people say like, you're not good at the game, you just spam Bastet, right? You're not good at the game, you just play Hades. And it's like, yeah, those gods are pretty easy, and they're pretty easy to win with, but what happens when you get a mirror match, right? Like those gods also give you mirrors a lot too, so you got to be good at that. The heck, man? Also, I wasn't talking there because I muted to take a drink, and then that dude just jumped on me, and I got spooked out, I got scared. Hades mirrors are really boring, honestly. I'm sure I don't need to tell you guys that, you're watching it, right? But Hades mirrors are incredibly boring until late game. I actually think late game they're pretty fun, but it's not really exclusive to Hades, honestly. It's more of just mage late game fights are usually pretty fun. I mean, mage v mage, it's a lot of farming, it's a lot of poking, it's a lot of running away, and then you get to late game and one of the mages one-shots one of the other mages and you call it a day, right? Bro, I'd be so embarrassed if I lost to this guy after talking all this smack. Ooh. Whoa. Whoa. What are these autos? Ooh. I mean, he doesn't have, even if he plays this 10 times better than me, he can't win because he has Talon Trinket and I have Typhons. That is a major difference. I'm literally just like letting him pelt me with some autos here, and it doesn't matter. Yeah, he tried to fear me first. Oh, yeah. Nobody saw this coming. Well, anyways, it's gonna be really hard for me to get a good Hades recording. Chances are. No, you're good, man. You're good. Chances are, if I go, okay, this is a bad recording, right? Let's just redo it all. Chances are I'm going to get another game that's like this. So I might just end up making this like a 2, maybe even 3-parter. It'll probably be a 3-parter if I make everyone surrender. If I get a good game or, a decent game. It's a Hades game after all. He's a very broken character, so it's kind of hard to get a competitive game in my opinion. But yeah, if I get a decent game, this will be a 2-parter. If I don't and I get another F6, then I'll probably just put 3 F6s together. Appreciate you guys for watching, and I'm going to go ahead and skip you guys into the next game. And we're off into the next game. We're against like a billion-star Anubis, man. I think I went against this guy the other day on stream, like twice. I actually don't remember the matchups, but I know I was getting annoyed, like he was annoying me. Nothing he did in particular. Anubis in general just annoys me, to be honest with you. And he was playing it pretty well, and I was at the end of which is something I didn't explain earlier, which I feel like I should explain. I was at the end of like a pretty long stream, and I was awake for like 40 hours. And something I wanted to tell you guys is like, I haven't been uploading on YouTube, and this isn't like an excuse or saying that it makes it better by any means, but like, it's not like I've just been completely lazy and taken everything off. Like, I've been streaming a lot. Like, I've been streaming 2 times a day, pretty much like 10 hours a day. Not every single day, but I have been streaming a lot. And so that's part of the reason why I wasn't uploading on YouTube. It was just, I don't know, my sleep schedule got screwed over. I ended up staying up for like 40 hours because I couldn't sleep. And yeah, here we are. And this matchup is a bit of a tricky one, to be honest. It's not the most straightforward matchup. In fact, a lot of people actually consider this matchup to be in Anubis's favor. I do not think it's in Anubis's favor, but I do think Anubis can win. I don't think I've ever actually lost this matchup before, even when I was like new to Duel. I don't think I ever did lose this matchup, but it is a closer one that you should, take seriously to a certain degree. He always does that same play. I mean, to be fair, every Anubis does that same play. You won the wave and then try to wrap 3 of them, right? He's trying to steal my small camp, dude, with auto attacks. He didn't want to put his 3 down, I guess. Oh, there's a train going off in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. I hope you guys can't hear the train. Oh, that would be so bad. I don't think you can, though. Alright, we're gonna ult him here to get his beads, hopefully. So... okay, I don't think that's entirely, like, terrible. Like, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I get what he was trying to do. He didn't think I could kill him. He wants to hold his beads because he doesn't want to get his beads baited out that early, you know. And he thought he could live. He obviously thought he could survive that, but he was wrong. That looked really goofy. I mean, I respect it, trying to survive there without using your beads, but at the end of the day, you should just pop beads there, man. Like, it's really greedy to do that. Like, that's very greedy. Because he's right, my ult wouldn't kill him there. But what he was wrong about, obviously, is like he thought that, I'm assuming, giving the benefit of the doubt, and assuming that he thought that I wouldn't have any damage after the ult. Like, I wouldn't be able to 2-3 him like I did, but Hades gets cooldown back when he's ulting and whatnot, right? So why wouldn't I have my 2-3 up to kill him there? I don't know. Very strange. I don't think this guy's bad. Like I said, I played him twice when I was, you know, super sleep deprived, and I won both times, but they were, I mean, I don't want to call them close games, but it wasn't necessarily an easy game by any means. It definitely frustrated me to a certain degree. Oh, we got a lagger. Is he gonna wrap me? Do we got a wrapper? I'm a little bit afraid to ult him while he's low HP, because if we do the ult trade and he has like a full Bancrofts, that might go poorly for me. I'm not sure. So let's find out. Oh, he popped the beads this time and he didn't ult. Okay, I gotta be honest with you guys. I don't know what he's doing. Like, I really don't. Like I said, I played this guy twice the other day and he did not play like this. I don't know if it's because I'm a Hades or because he's like, you know, he's, well, what am I trying to say is, he doesn't think he's gonna win because I did beat him twice. Some people are like that. Like, once you beat him a couple times, they're like, there's no way I can win. Oh, I did not need to beat that. I thought he would have ulted. Even if he did ult, I should have waited for him to ult to beads. That was stupid on my part, but it's okay. It's not the biggest of deals. Oh, unless he wraps me here. That could be a bit dangerous. Alright, I'm just going to give him my blue. I don't want to take too many risks. I don't have my ult. I don't have beads. I don't have any defense. Like, it's pretty risky in my opinion. I still can die here, but I'm being a little bit greedy. I think I actually like didn't time that jump properly. I think he just missed, but either way, I am gonna buy a full pestilence. Am I going to buy a full yeah, I am gonna buy a full pestilence. And I'll probably go like Chronos Pennant for my CDR. You'll actually rarely ever see me do this. I almost never do this. It's pretty much against Anubis and maybe Alquang Freya, maybe, but probably not, honestly. This being like my defensive item doesn't have cooldown on it. Because if I'm against a physical, I'm going to go Breastplate. If I'm against a magical, I'm going to go Genji's. With the exception of someone who's going to be hitting me during my ult and blasting me up, and I want to have as much anti-heal as I possibly can get. So what's my build going to look like this game? I'm not going to need a Divine because I have Pestilence. I don't really care that much about double stacking anti-heal because anti-heal does have a cap, if you guys didn't know that. Anti-heal caps at 80%. It hasn't always been like that, but they did change that maybe like a year ago or something. And so I think my build's going to be, let me just, not in this order necessarily, I'll decide later, but Typhons, Poly, that's 4. Chronos, Mirrodin, that will give me cooldown, and that's 6. Am I missing anything there? No. Yeah, I think that's the build. My CDR is going to be Chronos Pennant, Mirrodin. My pen's going to be Mirrodin, Typhons, and I'll have triple lifesteal, and I'll have anti-heal. Yeah, I think that's a good build, for sure. You may say, could you have went Genji's and go Divine over, like, Mirrodin? Yes, I could do that, but I think what I'm about to do is better. Mirrodin's actually very good on Hades. It doesn't proc on the ult, but it does give you more extra damage on your abilities after the ult, which you'll almost always have up because you get cooldown during the ult. And it also gives you extra damage on the Polynomicon proc as well. So Mirrodin's very good on Hades, although I don't do it every single game. I'm not fighting him outright right now because unless I'm like full committing and ulting, his character genuinely does do more damage than mine right now. It just does. So it's not very smart for me to fight him. Some people see this as scummy or, you know, scared gameplay, whatever. But I mean, it is what it is. This is how you're supposed to play. You know, I'm not going to just int into him for funsies. Just because I've gotten 2 kills doesn't mean anything. I will still fight him to a certain degree, but sometimes you have to balance out fighting with getting the objectives. Like, for example, if I 2-3 this guy right now, if I hit him with my 2-3, he might just walk over to the buff and 3-1 it, and then I'm going to have to 50-50 it with, like, my ult. And I have no cooldown reduction, so I have to be wise with the way I use my 3. Like, sometimes if you use your 3 incorrectly, that means you don't get to clear the wave and they get your buff, or you don't get to clear the buff, or something like that. Like, you can't always just poke with it. You got to use your stuff a little bit more wisely when you don't have any CDR. I do have a Horn Shard, but that's about it. I don't think I can one-shot this buff. Oh. Yep, okay. See? I didn't rush. I took my time. I played patient, and we get the buff. That's how it works. He rushed it, and he played impatient, and he loses the buff. Now, one thing I will say to, you know, in his defense, he would just lose this buff, probably no matter what, because my secure is just better than his. Unless I do exactly what I was saying, where I said that I don't, if I rush it. Ooh, okay. That was a little bit greedy, I'll admit. I almost lost that buff because I was a little bit impatient, but I figured I could one-shot it before he got there, or 3-shot it, whatever. Just because, like, why didn't I do that before the other times? It's the difference of that time is I had a red buff. The red buff certainly makes me do more damage, right, Sam? And I think the blue buff's squishier than the red buff too. Don't you know, take my word for it. If you guys are actually curious about that, load up a custom match. Make sure it's duel, not joust. Because that does matter, if you're wondering. Make sure it's duel, and you can look at the HP and whatnot of the camps, or maybe it's online somewhere. But my point is I think that the blue buff is squishier than the red, but I'm not sure about that. Dude, this guy's lagging everywhere, man. He sundered me. We're chilling. I have a fear. 3. Too easy. That's the reason why a lot of people think Anubis wins this, is because a lot of times they actually do go sunder, believe it or not. Although he went sunder against me the other day too. He just likes it. It's not just Hades specific, but that's why people think Anubis wins this matchup, is because, you know, I ult him, he ults me, and then I lose, right? Well, it used to be a lot worse, like, because Hades got a lot of buffs from back in the day. Like, back in the day, he didn't have as many prots as he does now. And on top of that, at least I'm pretty sure he didn't have as much prots. But, and on top of that, actually, let's go this before Chrono Spin it. Do I just, like, I think Thorns is a pretty good option into Anubis, but I'm just more comfortable with the Blink. Even though Thorns is one of those things you shouldn't buy usually when they have magic defense, but I think into Anubis specifically in this matchup, when he's just ulting me during my ult, and he's lifestealing, Thorns, one of the upgrades does reduce lifesteal, in case you're curious, but we do have the Pestilence, which is a ton of anti-heal, like a ton. I don't even know what I was saying a second ago, but oh, and another thing Hades got is, like, he got the cooldowns on his ult buffed. But also, he got this random buff where he has 10%, he got more prots, and he's got 10% mitigation while ulting. He didn't used to have that, so. Hades is a lot tankier in his ult than he used to be. Oop. And it kind of sucks for Anubis in this matchup. Plus, he doesn't have any pen either. That's another thing I should mention. He has 0 pen. And Hades gets a ton of prot in his ult, like a ton. So, not having pen when I'm going to be, like, look at my prot. I have 121 plus, what, 110? I have 230 something prot. Oh, 230 something protections, and he has 0 pen, so. And he does have a sunder, but it's not upgraded, and that's not going to carry the 0 pen build at the end of the day. Alright, he is coming to this buff. I'm playing objective-minded. Whenever the buffs are up, that's what we're fighting over. I'll fight whenever all the buffs are down. That's when we look for actual kills and stuff. Or if he just misplays trying to go for this buff, for example. But when the buffs are up, you should go for them in mage v mage games, especially because mage v mage games, it's pretty hard to kill the other mage typically, and also they oftentimes go late game. Like, this is going to be a late game, so fighting over nothing and then losing farm isn't good when you know for a fact the game is going to go late, or well, almost know for a fact the game is going to go late, and all that gold and all that experience matters. All of it matters if the game's going to go late. Oh, my mom is calling me. What the heck? My mother is calling me. It is Thanksgiving. I should probably answer her and see if she needs something. Alright, we'll pause and then I'll skip it for you guys. Alright, we are back. I had to talk to my mother about Thanksgiving stuffs. Hopefully we can get back in the zone. At this stage of the game, I think what I should do is buy a power potion. Also, I think I could go Chronos Pendant here and it would be fine. Like, because I already told you guys what I'm going to build this game, but I'm still debating the order of which I'm going to build it. I don't think I need CDR that badly. I mainly need to deal a good amount of damage to him. In fact, maybe I could just I could just go Rod instead of going Chronos Pendant last. And try to just, and maybe that is better, because we're not really playing like a cooldown type of fight. But I'm just more comfortable with having cooldown. It makes me feel better, having my jump up more often and whatnot. So I prefer to go cooldown, and that's what I'm going to do. Oop. But I don't need the cooldown right this second. I would rather have a Polynomicon for objective damage. But also burst damage before I ult him, you know? Hitting him with my combo, poly, ulting, poly when I get out of it, etc. Oh, dude, I hate that so much. Like, I complained about that so much on my stream. And you would think by now I would know not to do that, but it's just kind of annoying how, like, Hades' ult is a pool, like it's like a vortex, whatever you want to call it. And you can literally see them start to get pulled, but since they're on the edge, they're taking damage, being pulled, but since they're on the edge, their character's just strong enough to just bust out of it. I think that's so lame. But whatever. Goes how it goes, man. Goes how it goes. Dude, he is lagging everywhere. He wasn't doing that last night, or whenever it was that I played him. I don't even know anymore. He was not lagging at all. Like, I didn't see him teleport a single time. His internet's on the fritz today. Alright, we're gonna buy the poly, also get a bunch more mana. That's one thing to mention about this poly. Not a single item in my build has like a ton of mana or MP5. There is a little bit of mana here. Actually, that's a lot more than I thought, to be honest with you. There's a little... Okay. Like, I knew these items had mana. I just didn't know it was this much. I feel like that got buffed, like, maybe a year ago or something. I thought they had 150, but 200 each is pretty darn good. So... Let's jump over here. Alright, we can fight him for sure, I think, because we have a red pop, we have a red buff. What's he gonna do? He's just gonna die. Okay. Like, I don't know what to tell you guys. Like, I swear this dude was not playing this. Like, I think he's just like, I don't know, maybe he's lagging, maybe he's intimidated because he lost the other 2 games. Like, I don't know. All I can tell you guys is he was not playing this bad when I was streaming. Oh, I actually messed up my polyproc. Ooh. Whatever, man. I'll take it. Bonk. Bonk. Maybe he's just letting me win. He just feels bad for me. He's been letting me win all 3 games. Oh. Alright, good thing he doesn't have a blink or something. That'd be really bad, like in a situation like this. Be right back. I'm not going to buy... I'm not going to sell my bow and buy something. I think that's a little bit of a waste. Because the bow is actually pretty strong, and also, like, I don't think it's really worth a tier 2. Like, a tier 2 Chronos Pendant isn't that good. So I'm just going to spend my money on this glyph, get a small upgrade while we save up more money for our last item. But honestly, this next fight might just be game. He has no beads. He's going to be forced to ult trade me, and if he ult trades me, I think he just dies. So, to be honest, I think this game is just simply over. So that's another reason why we're getting the claw. Because a little bit, a little bitty power spike is going to help us in this game for sure. I'm going to blink on him here. Blink, auto, fear. I'm going to pre-beads just in case he wraps me. And then we're going to ult. And he's... and he would have died, I should say. Yeah, this is pretty much how it goes. Don't get me wrong. I don't really know why he was like... I don't know why he was lagging everywhere. Obviously, his internet's on the fritz. And I don't know why he made some of the decisions he did. I've seen this guy... He almost beat me, honestly. Like, because, admittedly, I was tired and not taking it that seriously. But he almost beat me. I've seen him beat a couple other streamers before. I don't know what his problem was today. But hey, man. I'll take it. I'm going to tab out and mute Smite. So that way you guys don't hear Hades going crazy mode. Unfort matchup. GG. GG, man. I do agree. I think this matchup is bad for Anubis, but some people think it's really good for him. I disagree. I think his build was bad, though. I don't think he should rely on cooldown. I think he should have done exactly what I was kind of talking about. I think he should have went, like, I think the Sunder's fine, but I think he should upgrade it, and I think he should have went more into Pen. Like, he should have got Typhons. He should have gotten Ob Shard, stuff like that, and that would have helped him burst me down a bit more, I believe. And last item here, I would have went either Chronos Pendant or just Rod for pure damage. I think either one's good. Rod's probably better, to be honest, but I prefer the cooldown, so that's what I would have went. And yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I appreciate you guys for watching. Sorry if it was a little bit of a lackluster games, to say the least, but I mean, honestly, it's really hard to get a competitive Hades game, man. They all kind of look like a wash unless it's like literally a top GM player on a top god and I'm playing really poorly, right? If I'm going against like your average diamond players, you know what, I'll show you guys just in case. I have no idea what rank this guy is, literally no idea. Oh, I put him as a favorite. I'll show you guys. He's a Masters player. For example, not saying being Masters makes you a good player by any means, but it does mean, you know, he's ranked up. He's not bronze, right? And he's an Anubis player, 24,000. So anyways, I appreciate you guys for watching the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. And again, just a reminder, let me know in the comments below what you guys want. Would you guys want me to double upload A through Z here in the future to make up for the days? Or would you guys want me to just upload like an hour-long compilation of me just tryharding or an F6 compilation or whatever? Let me know. Appreciate you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.